Hey, what's going on everybody? David.lyell with Popular Woodworking. I have a bunch of videos to share with you for PopWood Playback, but before I get into that, a little disclaimer. I'm filming this video all by myself, and I don't have our regular camera gear. So you are on the iPhone, so sorry if it's a little echoey, I don't have my lapel, that sort of thing. Anyway, the reason I don't have my camera dude, Jake, is because he is down in Asheville, North Carolina, doing a shoot with Festool and Greg Paolini. They're doing two things. They're talking about built-in cabinetry and working on a Euro cabinet series, sort of teaching that style of cabinetry. So, just to jump into things, last time I left you, I told you I was going to Workbench Con, and that was quite the event. I have not been to a woodworking conference like that before. In fact, I've not been to any woodworking conferences before. So I didn't really know what to expect. But it was down in Atlanta, Georgia. It was 3 days, basically, of nonstop talking about woodworking content creation with a bunch of people that are in the YouTube space, a bunch of people that are in the Instagram space, people that are succeeding really well, that have channels much larger than Popular Woodworking. So it was really insightful and really interesting to talk about strategy and best practices. There was just so much information coming from so many people that are great at content creation. It was, I don't want to say overwhelming, but it was really encouraging. It was just because I think that's what this community is all about. People are really eager to share about what's working and really transparent about things on their channel, which was really cool, and I really appreciated that. So I met a lot of the people that you probably know from the YouTube space and the Instagram space. So that was fun because these are people that I've communicated with over email and direct messages for a long time, and there they were in the flesh. I think it's funny, I think Matt Cremona, I don't think he could believe that we had not met in person. I tried to convince him, but I don't know. It's just one of those things where where you see somebody online so many times that you think you know them, which is pretty cool, if you ask me. But anyhow, I wish I could just share every channel of every person that I met there, but I think that would get a little boring. So I'm just gonna jump into a small list of people that I met there that have put out videos recently that you may or may not have heard of. So the first video I wanna talk about is from Glenn at DIY Creators. He was always been sort of like a mysterious guy to me because I don't see him doing a whole lot of collaborations with other YouTube and Instagram folks, but he has a huge channel I think he's at 1.3 million subscribers on YouTube. He drives a lot of views and traffic. Super interesting dude. So he put out a video called 5 Woodworking Hacks. See, I'm going off the top of my head because I have to use my phone where I normally have my notes, and now it's taking video and my notes are over there. Anyhow, Jake, you should come back, okay? Anyway, 5 woodworking hacks. I think the first one is he adapts a milk jug to a circular saw, which is clever, absurd, and it seems like mildly useful. So check that out. Next one is John Malecki. His channel's grown a lot. He's investing a lot in his video production, and it was really interesting meeting him. I've really loved, coming from the furniture making world of Popular Woodworking, that he's putting a lot of effort into growing his skills constantly. And so in this video, he's making a jewelry box, I think for his now fiance. They just got engaged, so congrats there. So check out this video. Just a good build and a good use of what might have become garbage. Another person that I was excited to meet was Michael Alm. His channel is not huge yet. I think he's sitting at 40-some thousand subscribers. But I first heard of him through a YouTube video where he was working with a paper stone product for some side tables or something like that. Anyhow, I ended up having Indian food with him one night, so I got to know him a little better. And really interesting guy, and I love the content that he's making, and he's starting to produce it a little faster. And so in this video that I'm sharing with you, he's working on adapting some task lighting, and he's using some bent lamination. Great video, great build, so check his channel out. Next up is Pneumatic Addict. Elisha has a really awesome channel. She focuses on sort of, not entry, but like projects that are really accessible to anybody with pretty much a circular saw, a pocket hole jig, that sort of thing. And her videos are really concise. She teaches really well, nice production quality, and she was a very nice person to meet. So I appreciated meeting her, and in this video, she is doing a wood grill for her console speakers. Not console speakers, her console that has speakers built into it. So she had a fabric grill on that, and now she has a wood one. And so it's a simple build, but her whole channel's great. So go subscribe and check that out. All right, so I've had a couple recommendations come in for videos from you all, and I wanted to share those also. First is Mr. Chickadee. Chickpea? It's in the description. Sorry. Anyway, his channel is almost 100,000 subscribers, or maybe it is 100,000 subscribers. Anyway, he built an Asian Roubo workbench with no fasteners, no glue, using timber frame techniques. He kind of hits all the marks for a pretty solid bench, so check out his channel. Next up is AC Nailed It. This is from Alan. I believe he's at 64 subscribers, and he was at Workbench Con. Sorry we didn't get to connect, Alan. But in this video, he's building a wooden steel desk with angle iron. It's a good build. So check out his channel. He's doing some videos, and he's hoping to grow his channel as well. So thanks, Alan, for sending me an email. Email? Things really are rough when you're by yourself. This is hard. All you content creators that do these videos by yourself, you're amazing. Okay, so two things in this shot. I am currently gluing up a chop for Andy Klein's twin turbo vise that he launched on Kickstarter last week, probably like a week and a half from when you're seeing this. But I have one of his prototypes in my home shop, and here I'm gluing up this walnut chop for it so that I can get it installed and review it for the magazine, and then I'll also put up a review here on YouTube. Also, the jet bandsaw, just to update you on that, we are waiting on a new blade for it. We're trying to test it with a 3/4 inch blade and maybe a 1-inch blade because we've heard through Reddit that there might be some kind of issue with tensioning on larger blades, and we just want to verify that before we go ahead and finish that review. Otherwise, it's been a really nice saw. I really have enjoyed testing it and using it, so hopefully it pans out where it just functions perfectly, but we heard a rumor, and so we're just trying to verify that before we wrap up that review. Okay, I have something pretty exciting to share with you. This is binder. So today is Wednesday, and tomorrow is Thursday, and it is officially binder day. If I lose this, I'm going to be in deep doo-doo. But guess who this is? Ann Briggs, Ann of All Trades on Instagram and YouTube. We've had a couple videos of hers on our channel. Her channel is growing fast, and she has some really good content. So we are super excited to share that she is on the cover of the June issue that is headed to the printer in a week or so. She walks through how she built some Windsor chairs at Greg Pennington's shop, and you know what? It's a really inspiring article. She makes a good case for why why woodworkers should try making a chair. It's a whole discipline in itself. So it's It's a really good article, and there's a bunch of other good articles in here too. But I'm excited about this and shared it on our Instagram today. PopWood shared it on our Instagram today, so just wanted to share that with you. Oh, and another thing. I failed to bring them over. I was gonna do a shot of me putting all my stickers up, but from Workbench Con, we had some stickers printed up, and I have a few hundred of them to share. I gave away quite a few at Workbench Con, but if you send us a self-addressed, stamped envelope, all I have to do is stick it in an envelope. I will send you a sticker for free. I'm not totally familiar with how this sticker trade thing works, but if you send me an envelope with a stamp on it, I will send you a sticker. So those are first come, first serve. I don't know how many of you are interested in a PopWood sticker, but we have those now, which is fun because we didn't before. Is anybody else like peeling glue off their fingers? That's about all I have for you this week. I just want to thank everybody that has submitted videos recently. It's been fun to get those submissions and share them with you. So continue to do that. I hope PopWood Playback is an open conversation. I don't want this just to be a polished PopWood production. These are your videos. This is your community, and we're just hoping to share it and sort of curate it for all of you. So with that, I'm David Lyell with Popular Woodworking, and we will see you next week.